Let's talk about an even bigger format change, this one potentially to the playoffs. The commission said Saturday that the league is seriously considering abandoning another traditional East versus West format. The idea now is to seed the 16 playoff teams, which will come evenly from East and West, 8 and 8, from 1 to 16, regardless of geography. So, using this year's standings, the Rockets and Warriors could not possibly play until the finals. Tony, what do you think of this?
Okay, well, when I first heard about this, I guess it wasn't explained to me correctly because I feared that would just be the top 16 teams by record so that you wouldn't necessarily even get division winners and you wouldn't automatically get 8 from each conference. When it was explained to me that you get that and then they do the seeding.
Well, that's the modification.
Then I'm fine with it. I am fine with it. Now, I happen to believe that over the last 3 years, the best 2 teams did meet in the finals. I believe that Cleveland and Golden State were the best 2 teams.
But you know we wouldn't have gotten them.
Apparently not, because they would have been seeded differently. Are you sure they would have? Cleveland would not. Yeah, Cleveland would not.
Cleveland would have been the 5th seed, Tony. They would have played Boston in the 2nd round, and then Golden State.
Okay.
Golden State and San Antonio with Kawhi Leonard still out there.
Here's my pushback on the thing, and I think it's fine. But my pushback would be this: it puts a lot of pressure on the seeding committee. It puts a lot of pressure on people who automatically say, because if it's just going to go by
just record and tiebreaker.
Then I'm not sure about it. You know, then I'm not sure about it because you know what, Mike? Because by the end of the year, certain teams are playing better than other teams.
Right.
And so while I'm fine with it, I don't think anything's wrong with it now. I don't.
Well, Tony, but you know what? Don't you sometimes want to see the 2 teams that have invested the most in the regular season?
Yes.
What it does is it puts a premium on regular season. You can't skate because your conference is weak. And I think it's cyclical. There are years where the West has been dominant now for, 6-8 years. But there are times, Tony, where the West is not. The East has been stronger.
Right.
Like in the 80s when you had the Bulls and Pistons and Knicks and Sixers and all that.
I'd sort of probably leave it, and it changes things. You're not going to rest people anymore.
Well, there's less. You don't get to dictate it. You got to pick your spots better, for sure.